Hey guys, it's Harleywood. On the table is one of my favorite knives that I have ever bought. I've had it for probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years, but it has been on my tack vest, and I never even thought about doing a review on it because it's kind of one of those out of sight, out of mind things. This is an ESEE. Beautiful knife. Tim over at the Tactical Defender just did a review on his. He's carried one for a long time. And I messaged him and I told him, I said, bro, I feel like you and I are running on the same video list lately, because I've had this in my list of to-dos for probably 2 or 3 months, but I just keep forgetting to do it. So here it is. The ESEE, beautiful knife. If you're not familiar with the ESEE collection of knives, I would highly suggest you go check them out. The linen micarta handles, it's got those spacers in there. They come in so many different colors. I think the next one I'm going to buy is probably an ESEE 6. And I haven't decided on which color yet. I really like the high-vis orange that they're offering. The blade is powder coated on all of these, and they have a powder coat high-vis orange with like some tan grips on it. Pretty sharp looking knife. So here's the sheath that it comes with. It's kind of a combo sheath. It has the Kydex here, and then it has like a nylon piece that has some moly compatibility. I typically don't run it with this piece on it when it's on my vest. I'm showing it to you the way it came out of the packaging. It also comes with these, I believe these are called malice clips or Alice clips or something like that, but I don't really use these either because, I'll show you on the front here, when you mount them, they end up kind of at an angle like that. They're not straight up and down like this so that they can slide right into molly webbing. They end up kind of like that. And so one of them you'll be able to get completely into a 2 pieces of molly webbing. The other one you might only be able to get into one side of molly webbing, and the rest of it will just have to hang out. Again, not a huge deal. Could they have paid a little closer attention to how the holes lined up? Probably. What I see a lot of guys doing with these is simply using paracord to strap them to their vest instead. Here, I'll show you a better view. So if you line up the screw holes, and I've tried it in every configuration all the way up and down, there you can see, and they're not straight. They should be like this, not like that. And I've tried lining them up in every configuration all the way down this, and maybe it's just mine, I don't know. Tim didn't mention on his video, maybe his doesn't do that, maybe he doesn't have that problem, but I do. These come so incredibly sharp right out of the box. Look at this, I'm not even really going to put any effort into it. That's the factory edge. I mean, it cuts like butter. Not even putting any effort into it. So incredibly sharp. Great steel. It is a 1095 high carbon steel. Each of them are serial numbered. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. So down here we have the lanyard hole. They're all serial numbered individually. The only thing about this 1095 steel is that you do have to keep it oiled. It will have a tendency to rust, but the beauty of this steel is that it holds a fantastic edge, and it's very easy to sharpen. I believe this is a flat grind. Could be a convex grind, it's hard to tell. But it's got a fantastic edge on it. They come so sharp right out of the box. Great for batoning. I mean, I've only used this lightly. Like I said, it's normally on my tack vest. You can see a little bit of wear on the blade right there. Great jimping, especially if you have gloves on. It's not real small jimping. See the jimping right there? It's got really, really nice jimping on it. Made in the US. Fantastic quality. And it just feels good in the hand. I mean, as simple as this handle looks, you would think there's nothing special about it. But when you put this thing in your hand, or if you even choke up on it in the finger choil right here, I don't know, I've never held a knife that felt this good in the hand. They're about, I believe this one is about $100. You might be able to get it for in the 90s, something like that. Every once in a while you'll find one on eBay that somehow got separated from its sheath, and they're selling just the knife for $70, $75. So if you want to get a leather sheath made for yours or whatever, then that may be a good option for you. Check eBay. These are all over the web. Most major knife distributors will have them. Again, this is the 4. This is perfect for my tack vest. It's good for a decent camp knife, you know, just doing small stuff. This would be good for processing meat, making feather sticks, you know, anything like that. Batoning, sure, some light stuff. It's got a good flat edge on the top. One thing though, since the top edge is powder coated, is this will not throw off of a ferro rod. It won't throw sparks. So if you want something that'll throw sparks, you can buy this, and what a lot of guys do is take a Dremel and grind the powder coat off the top of it. So it's certainly an option. But other than that, one of my favorite knives that I've ever had. And you'll know when you get this and you sit on the couch and you just play with it for days, and you sheath it and you unsheath it and you sheath it and you unsheath it, and it just brings you joy just to hold it. That's when you know you made a good purchase. So the Kydex is good. It's got a drain hole in the bottom. No complaints with the Kydex at all. Typically I take these two screws out, leave it in the Kydex, and I affix it to my tactical vest and run paracord through the holes and just attach it to the MOLLE on the tack vest. It's probably the easiest way to mount this thing. And the retention on it is fantastic. It also has these screws where you can tighten the tension on it, but it's got really good retention. The only thing is the Velcro here. I run mine down on the shoulder strap, so I do like having this, but when you draw, you just have to be careful that you don't bring the knife across that and slice it. So just kind of keep it out of the way and draw the knife, or put it in, pull it back from underneath and strap it and secure it. So this also has Velcro here. You can open this up, kind of do a belt attachment setup. You got a lot of options. I mean, again, maybe this is just mine. These don't work. Could I just run one side? Probably. You know, put it on the back side here and just run one side. Sure, probably could. But I am not able to get both on there, and I just felt like you would want to know that before you made your purchase. So there it is, the ESEE4. I think my next purchase is going to be an ESEE6 that I'm actually going to use for more heavy-duty camp stuff, a little bit better batoning capability. Again, this is more for fine work and feather sticks and things like that. But if you buy this knife, guarantee you will not be disappointed. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, hit subscribe right here. And there's a lot more videos to come. Like I said, I got a whole list of things, and I think you'll like what we got coming down the pipes. The ESEE4. This is Harleywood. Thanks for watching.